Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another beautiful morning on Dine Island. Fantastic. I can't believe this is going to be one of our last days on this island. What an incredible journey, what an incredible survival effort we went through to get this far. If you weren't already aware, we have explored the aircraft carrier, which is just over there. You can see it just over the other side of the island here. And if you weren't already aware, there is an escape plan. We do have a way of escape, or so much as we hope. There is a seaplane that we can potentially escape on. Now, we've already applied some of our resources to it. We have already visited it once. We've already dropped off a few supplies ready for the takeoff. Now we're in just final preparations, pretty much. We're in final preparations of fuel production, mainly. We do actually have some potato plants growing just behind me. And, yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. Is we are going to be preparing for takeoff, really. It's going to be quite hard to say goodbye to this beautiful island that we've come to love and call Dine Island. It's going to be quite an emotional day. But to start it off, we need to start melting down some of these potatoes into primitive fuel. Now, luckily, we have quite a few of them. I did actually harvest, if you remember in the previous episode, I actually built a couple more crop plots. And as I was building them, the potatoes actually grew, which is quite coincidental, actually. But yeah, that is basically what we're going to be doing today. Is we are going to be saying goodbye to the island, preparing for our journey, and yeah, hopefully we're going to be leaving this island for someone that'll need it in the future. So the final prep begins now. We're going to need some fuel, which we need some sticks to light the fire underneath it to distill the fuel down. And we do that just by placing sticks on. Nice and easy. So now that our fuel still is now lit, you can see that the fuel is distilling down from raw potatoes and hopefully down into fuel and some water. So while this is bubbling away, I think what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to the raft. The raft has been an awesome tool. It's been an awesome survival tool for us. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to let it go. We're going to leave this for the next survivor. You never know. You never know who else is out there. The ocean is a big place. The ocean is a very, very big place. Now, if my sacrifice of this raft is going to help someone else, I think I'm alright with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave a bit of food, a bit of water. We're going to leave some supplies in here for hopefully the next survivor that comes across this that may need it. Now, what we are going to do is, because we have plenty of leftover boxes around, we are going to write a little note. We're going to write a little note on that raft. I do believe I have one of these. So we're going to make a label marker. And the one thing that I know isn't going to move is going to be the boxes. So do we have a spare box I could potentially use? Or is this one? I think this one's empty. This one is empty. So we're going to write Hope. Right, so this is the final name that we're going to go ahead with the box with. And it's going to be called Hope It Helps, Diner. So this is what we're going to go with. So this is the spare box I'm going to place on here. And hope it survives. I mean, this raft has been fantastic for us. We've done a lot of adventuring. It did a really good job. And unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to it. This has been an absolutely essential piece of equipment in our survival. And I hope we are well within our way of escaping this place. And I hope it serves the next person just as well. I hope the raft finds its way to someone who needs it more than we do now. We have our escape. Someone else might not be as lucky. Thank you, Raft. You've served us well. Now we're going to leave that. We can't get too attached to material objects. We're going to have to just leave it. We've got to focus on the quest at hand, which is escaping this place. We are also going to write another note. We're going to make this one. And this is going to be our box that we're going to leave here. That we're going to call Dinah was here 2022. And what we're going to do is we're going to place this on the bed. It's going to be inside. It's going to survive the storms. And we're going to leave it, hopefully, on top of our bed. This... The more I think of it, the more this kind of looks like a coffin. But we'll ignore that. And what we are going to do is we're going to place these extra pieces, extra tools and stuff in the box there. We're going to leave a few of the supplies for hopefully another survivor. You never know. Whoever finds the raft over there may end up finding this place again. You never know. The next survivor that comes across this place might have our raft. It's going to be quite a... That's what I hope is going to happen. That's what I hope is going to happen. What we are going to do as well, we're going to leave some of our tools here because we're not going to need, hopefully, all of this because we're on Homeward Bound now. We're going to leave most of these pieces here for the next inhabitant. And what we're going to do is we're going to just leave our primitive items. We don't need it. We don't need it anymore. All we're going to need is a can of fuel, which is slowly distilling down, which is going to be great. And the rest of the stuff around here is what we're going to be leaving behind. It's quite a sad day. But I'm excited for the next adventure. I'm excited for getting home. I've missed my family. I've been out here all alone for... I've lost track of time. I've counted 24 days, but you never know, my mind might have wandered. We're going to have one of our last meals. An inhabitant of this island, which was a giant crab. And we are going to be... We're going to be dining quite well tonight. Well, today, even. We're hopefully going to be escaping by this evening. So we're gonna have a bit of lunch. It is nearly midday. We're gonna leave our knife here. We don't need it. We've got our 2 additional plain parts. Oh, nice. A bit of shade. Beautiful. I'm gonna take a bit more of this fuel. I'm hoping we're gonna get 2 fuel cans out of this one distill. That's what I hope is gonna happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait around, eat some food, and wait for this fuel still to distill the rest of the primitive fuel, and then we'll make our move. Hopefully over to the plane and escape this place. Head home. So here we have it. The final piece of fuel that we're going to need. We have a 100% full fuel tank. We have our final meal of Dine Island, which we are going to enjoy. That was really good. We're also going to have this piece as well. Extinguish the fire for the last time. And take in this place. This place has been our home. And now we are heading to our true home. It's been an adventure. I've really enjoyed this. We thrived here. We've not only survived, but we have thrived. We have become self-sufficient. We've got water. We've got food. It's been great. But now, it's on to the next adventure. Now, it's time to go home.